Hello friends, I am Gauri Shankar Shah. I am a B.Pharm graduate and I am working in this sector of pharmaceutical sales and marketing for almost 14 years. And I am working into a reputed pharmaceutical company almost for last 8 years. So friends, before I start, I hope that your family is well and is doing good at this time of COVID-19. Though there are a lot many things, please stay safe from all those things. See, today I am going to make one video and which you would be coming across. The video topic would be especially medical representative job interview cracking formula. Friends, remember job interviews are like fast dates, so good impression is most important. You never get the second chance to make the first impression. So friends, first of all, you let me make you understand that why pharmaceutical industry. See dear friends, approx almost 3000 pharmaceutical companies are presently there in India. And if you see that as per MAT June 2020, the domestic pharma market in India is approx 1,42,000 crores. So it's a big market. See, even the analysts say that pharma will be having a story to play in 2020 and ahead, and medical representatives, which job cracking interview I will be telling today, would play the most vital role for the sales of those products in front of the people that matter, means to the doctors, to the chemists, and even to the nurses. See, dear friends, now you would be asking what is the growth aspect in this sector. See, growth, sky is the limit, because when you join as a medical rep and if you perform well, you have all the abilities to perform and take care of a team, you would be promoted as a area business manager. After, the next step would be a business manager, then you can get to the level of zonal manager, sales manager, even to the level of a GM. And after that, the all India heads are also there for every company. So sky is the limit. Even you can go to the product management team and also to the training team. So dear friends, there are huge scope. So but friends, understand one thing: before you go and appear for any interview, preparation is the most important aspect. If you don't prepare early and you go without preparation to appear for an interview, your interview may not be as good as it should be. So for any interviewer, there are some key qualities which the interviewer is actually looking for. There I have mentioned in my video four key points. So these are the key knowledge areas: planning and execution, communication, and the selling skills. Even your willingness and your behavior would be judged by the interviewer. Dear friends, by the key knowledge areas, I mean that your knowledge regarding the company, your knowledge regarding the divisional, what the division sells, what kind of medicines they are making, what they are promoting in the field. Suppose you are going for an interview and appearing for an interview for a company which sells the respiratory medicines. So if you don't have any idea regarding the respiratory tract and what are the medications to be used there, you will not be able to answer those questions. So it is most important for which company you are going for the interview. You should have the knowledge. What are the rankings of those companies? What are their top brands? Even what are the competitor brands who are there in the market for that division? These are the most important factors. And regarding planning and execution, for this actually I am again coming up with another new video which I'll be discussing. Communication and selling skills are also most important, and your behavior would also be judged in this interview. Dear friends, making a good resume is also important before you go for the interview. So what does a good resume have? See, your resume is the particular thing which your interviewer would be having a look before you go there. They would be judging half after seeing your resume or CV. So you should show your passion for the job in your resume by incalculating or incorporating some of the things in bold letter which you have, and how you can create your presence in that company. You should mention those things. Make every section in your resume count. Use the bold letters. You should attach one recent passport size photographs. I have seen lot many people are using photographs which are not in formal dresses or in tie. It is most important, friends, to attach a recent passport size photograph in formal dress. Qualifications with your percentage of marks, with the year experience if any you have, that should also be mentioned with the details of the year. Any special achievement if you have already in your professional or in your educational field, you should mention that. See, in many of the resume which I have come through, I have seen people are mentioning some of their skills which they actually don't have. So you should have those skills, knowledge which you are mentioning in your resume. Have a knowledge regarding that whatever you are having mentioning in your resume, you should have knowledge what is that. And see, regarding vacancy information, dear friends, this is especially for the fresh candidates. How you will be knowing that there is vacancy in a particular company? See, nowadays social media platforms or the groups are there in Facebook, like that. You can have those knowledge or regarding vacancy information from them. You can have Naukri.com subscriptions. You can also contact with other company MRs, managers, or even the stockist, because networking here is the most important factor for the vacancy information. So dear friends, now I will be telling you regarding the checklist before you reach at the venue. So before you go there, dear friends, please remember your grooming is most important. By grooming, I mean you should be clean shaved, you should have a formal dress having a light colored shirt and a dark pant having a good tie. Okay, and the tie knot, please remember it should be oil tied. Then I already told you regarding your dress code, your grooming, by that you should already, I told you that you should have clean shave. Once again I am mentioning clean shave. Your hair should be goodly trimmed. You should have polished shoes. Okay, then see, you should have one handy pen and quick cheat pad so that if required anything can be noted immediately. You should have your resume with you, and having that one one or two three some extra photographs, passport size that should be with you. You should carry one file, that is most important, and in that your academic and professional things should be there. Then your mobile should be switched off when you enter the interviewer room. That is most important. Otherwise what happens now, sometimes many candidates goes into the room and they have their mobile in vibration mode, even that can also distract you in your interview. So friends, these are the most important things. Now whenever you go and appear for an interview, there are many questions many interviewers may ask, but which I nobody can give you that these are the exact questions your interviewer are going to ask. Many things they can ask, but there are some common questions which I would be discussing right now, which you should know and you should prepare yourself before going there. Like, introduce yourself. Sometimes what happens now, when a candidate introduce yourself, what happens now, they just are blank. They can't even tell that I am this, I am that, I have done this, I have done that. Okay, so you should prepare yourself for these questions at least, which I'll be telling you right now. That is, introduce yourself. Now there are some other questions which the interviewer definitely will ask you, like why you want to join this profession. This question is especially for the fresh candidates. You should answer that and you should prepare for that. Okay, now there may be some key skill based questions, like I already discussed with you. For suppose you are going to appear for a gastro or a respiratory segment or a anti-diabetic or cardiac division, you should have knowledge regarding the science of those things, like circulatory system, like respiratory system. Okay, these are the things you should know before you go there. Now there is another question, what are the roles and responsibilities of a MR? This segment I will tell you in this video only, so in details, but other things I will again in details I'll make another video and I will let you know. But these are the things you should have knowledge before going there. Okay, so your mathematical skills would also be questioned there. Now suppose you are going to join a gastro segment. They may ask you which are the gastro doctors of that areas. At least you can have knowledge regarding that going before going there. This is especially also for the fresh candidates, because you can ask anyone, they can give you the idea. There may also be some situation based questions, like things which you can do yourself, things for which you can have help of anyone else, and things which you cannot perform or you cannot do with others helps also. So you would be just having your all energy loss if you go after that. So you have to prepare for all those things. Now regarding the next segment, which I would like to tell you that uh, especially what are the roles and responsibilities of a medical representative. This is a very common question. See, if anyone ask you this question in an interview, you should tell these things one by one and very fluently, because this is a very common question and your concept needs to be very clear for this question. At least number one, if you tell me what is the role and responsibility, I will tell you implementation of company strategy. So what are the company strategies are there? One MR needs to implement those things in the market. After that, doctor visit, promotion of company brands, generation of prescription, and then the new product launch in the market. Then a medical representative has also worked in the chemist level, like product availability, POB, then this is booking of goods or new product, then computer knowledge, which doctor is writing what kind of brands, that knowledge you can have only from the chemist. Then RCPA, that is retail chemist prescription audit, which happens at the chemist level. At the stockist level also we have work for the medical representative. What are the words? Like having the primary order from the stockist, then collection of the payment. Even there may be some short expiry goods which needs to be liquidated, otherwise it's a whole loss to the company. Then your doctor list is to be regularly updated. Who are the latest doctors, important doctors, potential doctors are coming into the market, those doctors need to be in your doctor list. Then a medical representative has to complete the routine works like DCR, TP, that is two program submission, and other feedbacks which the company wants a medical representative have to fulfill those things on time. See, these are the roles and responsibilities. And there are lot many other things also, dear friends, which I will be sharing in my next videos. Till then, please give like and subscribe to my channel. All the details are there already in my, so subscribe and follow me. Okay. And dear friends, remember one thing, a job interview is not a test of knowledge, but your ability to use it at the right time. So wish you once again all the best, believe in yourself and have a great day. Thank you for watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel.